Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Sahira Liana binti Rosli. My metric number is 46301. Our group will present about the case study Archer Daniel Maitland and their friendly competitor.
Archer Daniels Midland Company has a vast network of grain elevators, processing plants, terminals, and export and distribution centers throughout the world. ADM's asset footprint is linked by a complex and robust global transportation network, which spans road, rail, river, and sea, all working to drive value from origin to destination markets. It all starts on the farm, when ADM Trucking picks up crops for delivery to an ADM customer, elevator, processing plant, or river terminal. From there, the crops can be processed or moved further through the transportation network. Every year in North America, ADM Trucking travels more than 75 million miles, delivering crops to places that need them most.
By 1995, Archer Daniel Maitland Company (ADM) had become one of the largest agriculture companies. ADM processed corn, wheat, soybean, peanut, and oilseed to make products used by the food, beverage, and chemical industries. This company, headed by Downey Andres and his son Michael, became the company executive vice president of the sales and marketing. In early 1989, Downey and Michael Andres decided that ADM should enter the licensing business, but it was dominated by only four companies, which is Ajinomoto, Kiowa, Miwon, and Chill.
Lysine, an amino acid derived from corn that is used as an additive in animal feed because it promotes the growth of lean muscle.
Mark Waiters was hired as a president of ADM's new licensing division. Waiters would run ADM licensing business and would report to the Michael Andres.
Every location is designed to meet the specific needs of domestic and import-export oriented customers, including transloading, terminaling, and warehousing.
ADM has fact losing about 7 billion a month. The other four major companies face the same problem. He sought advice from Terry Wilson. Wilson proposed the Waiters to meet the top manager from four companies which produce lysine. The five companies, including ADM, had come out with a pricing fixing agreement to stop the price competition, which eventually benefit the consumer.
In 1992, the price war has ended among them that had driven price downward.
Their aim could be achieved, however, only if all the five companies agreed to sell lysine in the same price.
After the Paris meeting, Whitaker realized they still had a problem. The price of lysine was stayed at $1.05 and gradually declined until 70 cents in quarter years of 1993. In April, Whitaker met with Michael Andreas and Terry Wilson to make a meeting with officials of Ajinomoto to explain their major problem with the price fixing agreement with the five companies were not agreed to limit their production quantity, so that it will cost flooded lysine in the market with more product than was being demanded. The only way to bring the stability of to the market was by controlling volume of production of lysine in order to improve price. The price of ADM lysine had dropped to 60 cents a pound. The Whittaker realized that they need an agreement with all 4 companies and not just Ajinomoto. On June 1993, the meeting was held, but it frustrated Whittaker because all the companies did not agree to limit the production quantity. On December 1993, the representative of 4 companies, which is ADM, Ajinomoto, Kyowa, and Miwon, met in Tokyo, and they agreed on price up for upcoming quarters, and the amount of the licensing will be limited. To avoid the misappropriation, every month, each company need to send a report to the Ajinomoto, and the report need to be audited. On March 1994, all 5 companies were met, and they are succeeded in reaching an agreement to limit its sales volume to a specific amount and set their price. Licensing price from December 1993 until April 1995 was remained at $1.2 per pound in accordance with the agreement. The agreement was ended on June 1995 when FBI raided the official ADM and questioned Michael Andreas about price fixing in the licensing market. Andreas denied that ADM had never exchanged price or production with competitors, but surprisingly, Mark Whittaker became an FBI informant by giving the hidden audio or video recorder on all conversations among the company. All the involved was being punished. Mark Whittaker had confessed that all the decision was based on his ego and greed, and he was regret on his decision toward the company.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti Nuraini binti Cik Mak Yusuf, matric number S46400. I will present the answer of question 1 for study case the Archer Daniel Maitland and friendly competitor. This slide is for the first point in question 1. Based on the question statement, ADM produced 250 million tons of lysine a year and 41.7 tons per month are the average worldwide demand. The question is calculate how much the lysine company when lysine was selling for $1.2 per pound. So the calculation is 41.7 million tons times $1.2 per pound. The answer can get 15.04 million per month. Okay, 41.7 million tons is a value of average worldwide demand. For the $1.2 is the value of lysine selling. The lysine company were making $50.04 million per month when the lysine was selling for $1.2 per pound. For the next part in question 1 is when feed pricing scheme breakdown, the equivalent price of lysine is $0.6 per pound, where in the perfect competition market, price and quantity change continuously based on equilibrium according to the supplier curve and demand curve. So, lysine company would have made $25.02 million if lysine had sold in equivalent price, which is $0.6. The calculation is 41.0 million tons times equivalent price of lysine, which is $0.6. The answer can get $25.02 million. This slide is the answer for the third point in question 1, which is the difference between what the company made each month. Their price fixing scheme actually what is $25.02 million. This figure is find out from value of price fixing scheme was actually what minus value of leasing head hold for the equivalent price. That the calculation and we can get $25.02 million. Okay. This slide is the monopoly profit that the company made each month. They successfully fixed price. Based on this table, monopoly profit that the company made each month for the 4 year, which is 1992 until 1995, is calculated by using this formula, which is operation time multiply quantity multiply mix price minus equilibrium price. So for the example, in year 1992, for the operation time is 4, come out from a period of month September until December. For the quantity is the $41.7 million, come out from value of average worldwide demand. Mix price 1.05 come up from price at level of leasing, and for the equilibrium price is $0.6. So this figure can get the answer $75.06 million for the monopoly profit in year 1992. So for the total monopoly profit is $587.97 million, sum up from monopoly profit each year, which is 75.6 plus 112.59 plus 300.24 plus 100.08 million dollar. The answer can get the total monopoly profit for the 4 year is $587.97 million.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Norzalika Hanis binti Musa. My metric number is S46477. Next, I will be continuing with 3 another questions. For the question and answer, I will explain in my PowerPoint slideshow. Let's see. Finally, estimate the total number of months that you think the price fixing scheme was actually working. The answer is the price fixing scheme was actually working when the price of leasing increased. So we can find the price of leasing is increased when in 1992 the price fixing actually working in 4 months September until December. In years 1993 in 6 months July until December. And a row of years 1994 was actually working. The last is 1995. The first month 1995 the price fixing is actually working. We can assume the price fixing leasing increase in years 1992 is $75.6, in years 1993 is $112.59, in years 1994 is $300.24, and the last in years 1995 is $500.8. So the total for the 4 years is $587.57. Next, estimate the total number of months their price fixing works and explain fully the ethics of extracting his monopoly profit from customer. The total amount of monopoly profit is $587.97. The ethic of extracting his monopoly profit from customer can be defined as no ethic because it is unfair to customer that buy the product when the company monopoly the price of their product. Apart from that, it is a chain utilitarian because company do not maximize the utility the buyer. It also adjusts right when a person or company do not respect their customer who buy their products for their customer. The US and European government for US total fine is $100 million plus $315,000 times 2 plus $2.5 million plus $75,000 times 2 and the last is V plus V $46 million. So the equal of total fine is $148.15 million. So we can conclude the monopoly profit from the table or above is $587.97 million. The last step is total fine divided by total amount of monopoly profit then times with hundreds. So 148.50 divided by 587.97, the answer is 0.2526. Then times with 100, the answer is 25%. So we can conclude the fine only can recover 25% from the world markets. That's all for me. If you have another question to ask me, you can contact me at. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Farhana binti Muhammad Khaizil. My matric number is S46228. In the Adam case, we will discuss the factor that caused the company to engage in price fixing by using the Farad triangle term. The Farad triangle is a framework designed to explain the reasoning behind a worker decision to commit workplace fraud. There are three components in Farad triangle, which is pressure, opportunity, and resolution. Firstly is pressure. In ADM case, Martwicke faced pressure when this company had financial problem. They occur when ADM put larger number of product on the market and the price began to fall due to the excess supply. This happened when supply was greater than demand. This has caused the company has suffered a Hegel loss which is $7 million a month. This situation has given pressure to Martwicke, therefore he decided to engage in price fixing to overcome this problem. Second factor is opportunity. Martwicke, with the help of Terry Wilson, has arranged a meeting with Ajinomoto and other companies. This meeting purposed to solve a price war between 5 larger companies. All the companies agree to attend the meeting because they want to take this opportunity to solve the problem and formulate a win-win situation that can give benefit to all of them. Furthermore, in the meeting, the competitor company have made agreement to fix their price.
Lastly is regionalization. Terry Wilson has influenced other companies to follow his tactic in order to success in the licensing market, and he regionalized his action by painting the problem picture and the solution from the manufacturer perspective. Besides that, Terry Wilson also make other companies believe that to success in their business they must engage in pricing fixing.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuanira binti Ismail. My matric number is S46375 and I will continue this presentation with this question. Mark should be blamed for what he did because he brought down the capitalist justice as well as moral responsibility. Capitalist justice means that the society's benefit should be distributed in proportion to what they contribute to the society or to the group. Price fixing means an agreement between the firm to set their price at artificially high level. and price fixing is one of unethical practice in oligopoly market. ADM generate their profit by price fixing and not because of the investment they do. A stake in philosophy, moral responsibility or moral obligation is moral status where the person deserves to get praise or reward or blame or punishment for what he do. Mark Vitres admit that he secretly took money from ADM, and his greed on the money made him lose his moral thinking and had 9 years jail sentence. The obstacle to moral behavior operating in Mark Vitres' situation first is culture of ADM and second is moral seduction. Company culture will affect the decision made by the worker or individual in that organization. Meanwhile, moral seduction is a method by firms to put their worker in pressure, which can lead the worker to make wrong and unethical decisions. Mark Vitres had told by ADM that the price fixing method are the way they do their business, and this creates seduction for Mark Vitres to follow the method which is price fixing, even though he know it wrong and unethical action.
My name is Siti Aisyah binti Shafi'i. My metric number is S45979. I will continue this presentation with question number 3. Based on our opinion, we are agree with Mark Whitaker's statement that he made the decision of the company by himself. From his conversation, he revealed that he lost his moral compass on doing that decision. He also said that he doesn't know who is he working for, and from that he started working for himself. From these two conversations, we can know that all the decisions were based on his mind and it was not controlled. His ego and greed were behind of that poorly made decision. By culture of organization made him being punished.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Nur Syakira binti Muhammad. My number metric is S46292. The last question is, do you believe that in the end Mark Whitaker was right to justify explain? So this is the answer. Yes, it is because since Mark Whitaker has been in prison, he has written all the money that he takes. The court sentences Mark Whitaker to sentence that some people are dissatisfied with the decision. However, Mark Whitaker have provided many food manufacturers with great deal financial. Mark Whitaker was released from prison at age of 49 years old. He get a second chance. His press system offer him a job. He reminds and advises himself and everyone around him that the responsible they need to carry out are faithfully and honestly. In conclusion, from this case, we should be honest and admit our mistake. In addition, we need to correct our wrongdoing in different way toward a good. That's all from me. Thank you.